What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to Chill with Pete, the coffee break catch-up series where I bullet point my week in bite-sized chunks. That almost sounded like I rehearsed it. I haven't, honestly. Yeah, so it's grab a coffee time, and unfortunately I've drunk my coffee because this is take 2. Battery ran out on the microphone. So, so in no particular order, I've been working on my Dragon Quest miniatures, started painting them, and as you may or may not know, there was a miniature. You get plastic miniatures with it, right? And that particular set I've got is also like a special edition or something, given metal miniatures for it as well. So that's the plastic one, but the metal one was missing. I located it on eBay. I've been stripping it. Not an easy task because this one was like painted with nail varnish or something. Couple of coats. So I'm still trying to get the rest of it off. You know, the gel is brilliant, but man, still not easy. So done that. So getting that prepped, ready for for painting. I was saying on take 1, I'm using the metal miniatures in my own role-playing games, or I will be when I paint them. And I'll just use the plastic ones for the board game, because it's a board game. I'm happy with using the plastic models for that. Because the monsters and all that are standees anyway, so I'll do. Update on my dwarf that I just bought because I like the look of him. I'm starting to paint him now. I just love the pose. I love the model. Painted him old school. So yeah. So that's good. So that update's a good thing. Right. All my bolt action stuff from recently has been built. Tank, as you know, is built and primed. I've built all my little infantry, my Russian infantry. They're all ready to go. 8 of them, so that's a good little starter for a Russian army, I think. Cool, dips your toe into the Russian army, I think. Cool, probably why they do it. But I was saying, this contraption from Games Workshop, worth its weight in gold. And I only really discovered it when I was building the tank, but this thing, what a game changer that is. It holds your bits in place whilst it dries, and it's fantastic. That holder, absolutely fantastic. So wouldn't be without that. I wanted to talk about you may have seen in the news recently, or at least some of you may have, the unexploded bomb in Plymouth, left over from World War II, in the Kiam area. Now, quite an operation to get it transported out to sea from where it was. And they had to evacuate loads of houses and turn off all the gas, electric and all the rest of it. People had to evacuate their homes. It was a massive, massive project undertaking. The company I work for was heavily involved with working with the MOD in the carrying out the procedure to get rid of it. So I can't claim any ownership of that myself. I just happen to work for the same company. So, but I'm just so glad it went off without a hitch. Glad nobody got hurt. There was, some people had, anxiety over it, and understandably so. So there was a lot of mental angst with that period. Yesterday was when it happened. They cut a long story short. They transported it through the streets up to the one end of the dockyard, shipped it out to sea, and detonated it underwater. That's basically what happened. Diver had to go in under and attach a detonator to it, and then sharpish. It was all done with military precision. So that was done, and it all went off without a hitch, and I'm glad. and I'm glad nobody actually got hurt physically during the carrying out of that procedure. So glad about that. But I have to say, it happened yesterday. I have to say, I couldn't concentrate at work at all yesterday. I was just thinking about it, constantly looking at the updates and what was going on. And so I had a couple of people I know, a couple of friends that had to be evacuated. So thinking about them and hoping they're all right and stuff. And even offered them to come up here and stay if they, because they were pretty angst about it, and understandably so. Yeah, having to leave your home and like that for a long time. Biggest evacuation since the war, apparently. That's what I heard. Yeah. Anyway, so that's that. What else? I'm still waiting to hear about the town councillor role that I've applied for. Gonna hopefully make a difference. Waiting to hear about a time slot for a presentation. If they want me to go in and do that, great. If not, that's cool too. Somebody else do it, that's fine. There's always next time, right? Or another time, Highlander, as he says. Been heavily watching Inspector Morse lately. I love that show, that program, that series. Sorry, mine's all over the place right now. It's an old series, Inspector Morse, but I love it, and I love the car he drives. I'm going to own that car, Jaguar Mark II Classic. I'm going to get one of those, and I'm going to drive it through the streets of Seaton, and I'm going to go on picnics on sunny Sundays in it. It's going to be nice. I can see it now. I have a nice garage for it to keep it in as well. And it's happening. It's coming. So that is fantastic. Don't think there's an awful lot else because I'm just kind of breaking it down. Work's been work. No difference really apart from the whole the bomb incident that we got involved with. Yeah, apart from that, nothing much else I can say about it really. Looking forward to my colleague coming back from maternity leave. That'll be another hand on deck to take the strain, as it were. Because it's really noticeable when someone is off. It really is. Yeah, and when two people go off, oh my goodness. Feel like you've been bugged. At the end of the day, it is quite intense. But yeah, going on. I dug my crows out for Zombicide. Oh, knocking stuff around. My murder of crows, those guys. Because I got my my update kit, so I can use them again. And I'm saying, I said it on take 1, and I'll say it again. I think that the crows are more deadly than the abominations. Now, I know that could be a controversial thing to say. The abominations are supposed to be like the biggest, baddest thing out there in Zombicide. With, having more wounds and all the rest of it. But the crows, I think they're scarier. Because they're on you. They're on you almost instantly. You've got to get rid of them or you're dead, The abominations can be slow. Unless you had a runner. Imagine if you had a runner abomination. Oh, that'd be it. Game over. But, yeah. The crows, they're just too scary, man. Too scary. But, yeah. That's that. Been working on models that I've had put away for years. But trying to finish them. The Sigmarites, some Age of Sigmar. That's for role playing, not Age of Sigmar. I'm not into Age of Sigmar. I don't particularly like the game. Apologies to anybody that loves Age of Sigmar. It's just not my cup of tea. But I use the models I have. I paint them with a view to be able to use them in my role playing games in the future. Some of them look very suitable for that, and that's cool. These guys are going to be like giant men, because of their scale and that. I'm going to fight in a gladiatorial arena in my new campaign I'm going to be doing. And I don't know whether they're going to be good, bad, neutral, whatever. The game will decide that. Or the dice, or the decks, whatever. That fate will decide whether they're good or bad. And yeah, that's how that's going to be handled. Also I know is they are to be included in it. That's it. Pathfinder, I think the unboxing's up now, isn't it? By now, I think. If not, then it will be soon. Yeah, Pathfinder. Liking the look of that. The artwork in some of these older games are just incredible. I love it. I absolutely love it. Very inspiring. And I've wanted to get into Pathfinder for a while, and that's just a little box set. So, and it's only first edition, so that's cool. I know there's like second edition or whatever, Pathfinder, but I'm not just going to go straight in and buy all the cool rule books and all the rest of it. Too expensive in case I don't like it. So it looks cool, but will I like the mechanics? I don't know. We'll find out. Time will tell. But that's me. That's my week pretty much. Yeah, that's me. Waiting, longing for payday. Which is next week. Oh, come on, yeah. Got to wait an extra day this year though, because of the leap year. 20. Yeah, we get paid on the last day of the month, so the last working day of the month. I think it's Thursday. I'm not sure. Saturday evening at the moment. I'm looking forward to the day I don't have to work anymore, and I can come in and hobby during the day with natural sunlight pouring through the blinds in the windows, and the lighting is just so much better. And no matter how many lights or how bright I make them here, it's just not the same as sunlight. It's just not. But one day, it's going to happen. And when it does, you'll be the first to know. Right, guys, I think that's me done. I'm not going to waffle on, but please hit that like button if you wouldn't mind. It helps so much, and it really does. My analytics have shown me that it really does help a video if you can just click that like button. It helps me big time. I like to get views. I know I'm not a big YouTuber, but you know, I like to get quite a few views. It's a nice feeling. It gives me a feel-good feeling. It helps me mentally as well. You know, helps me carry on. Helps motivate me to want to do more videos. Otherwise, what am I making them for? I mean, ultimately, I'm making them, I suppose, for myself as well. For like a kind of diary of my hobby life. Someone can look back on it when I'm dead and gone and say, oh yeah, that was his journey. For however long that is, I don't know. But yeah, so I like to do it. Gives me joy. So without further ado, let's end the video, shall we? So yeah, please hit the like button. Share it if you can, that'd be awesome. Consider Patreon if you want to. There's no, you know, no pressure, but $1 a month, it'd be awesome. Get some exclusive behind the scenes stuff, and I will see you guys on another video. Until then, my friends and amigos, bye for now. Don't forget, all brushes lead to war. Bye.